Good morning, Luna. And good morning, Ikaru. Yes, it has been a while. It's been like I took a 2-week break because it was convention time. It was good. I did better than any other year, which is nice. Sales wise, anyways. And then, oh my goodness, good morning, HV. Six decades. 6 decades and months. Yes, HV. Thank you for the sub. For 61 goddamn months. Holy shit, HV. Oh, oops. I forgot to update. I forgot to press like update, even though I wrote down the title and everything. No, we're doing great at Ace Attorney today. I am indeed not muted, Keita. I was telling you happy birthday. And I guess you didn't hear me. Anyways, good morning. We shall start soon. The con was great. I always have fun at doxing myself at Anime North. I've become a little bit more lax at when it comes to hiding my identity and location. Oops. And I sold some yin things, which was very funny to me. So I think people are definitely buying Nuglet merch without knowing what Nuglets are, and I know they do not know what Nuglets are because they call them Nuggets without the L. Or they look at the coaster and go like, this is cute, like, do you have another design? I was like, no. they buy the Nuglets because they're cute, and now the Nuglets have invaded their lives without knowing how dangerous they are. They do not know that they are 3,000 calories of pure chaos. But yes, Nuglets are that adorable. I cannot believe if you misspell Nuglets, they're blocked by Twitch. It needs 2 G's, Keita. I need to add that I need to add the misspelling of Nuglets to my whitelist. Oh my god, Keita, thanks a lot. Oh my god. Let me write that down. Add misspelled Nuglets to whitelist, and every iteration of it with any capitalization. Yeah, or if you put uppercase in the wrong place. all right, Keita, I will see you later on your stream. Yes, add that to your whitelist via automod queue. I don't know how to do that, Keita. Are you kidding me? Me know how to use Twitch after how many months, how many years of streaming? Nonsense. Alright, Keita, you go away. You should be sleeping right now. I'll see you on your stream. Uppercase I in the place of L. How dare you, HV? Do I have to put that on the whitelist too? How many terms can I put on my whitelist in order for Nuglets to always go through? And I know they're case sensitive too. Nuglets are gonna be the death of me, as Nuglets are. Okay, let's continue to figure out how our hot boyfriend died in his own room. Does the background of this game on the start screen update every time I'm on a new case? Because this is the case that we're on right now. Yes. Writing my username. I just read that. Writing my username on my badge seems like the easiest way of talking to myself. Same though, Ikaru, same. Don't tell anyone, but Yin is my real name. So, Herlock Sholmes, are you? Is that what you are right now? Is that who you are? The Great Detective. Totally not Sherlock. So, you're a great detective, are you? Sorry, what was your name again? And then he's indeed. I'm none other than the one and only Herlock Sholmes. Oh, I see. You're German? Erlock, was it? No, I do not. I have no hair. I mean, I have hair. Please, call me Sholmes. You can read about my exploits on this exciting London publication. Would have come to the booth slightly sooner, but can't read a map. Oh, yes. The maps for Anime North. Or, honestly, any convention map is confusing as fuck. And the thing is, the map that they gave us as the artists was flipped around compared to the maps that they gave the attendees, because the artist entrance is in a different place. That doesn't fucking help. and then when artists try to go like, hey guys, this is my table, and it doesn't, the maps don't match, it doesn't help. Anyways, it's impeccably organized convention. All conventions have problems with organization. Oh my goodness. But you made it anyways, so it was good. I got to see two of you guys. I can't believe you guys like my stuff enough to buy it. And I'm very happy, but thank you. You guys are crazy. Couldn't read your own directions to get there. Oh, yes, Molten and Milton do sound remarkably similar. And it doesn't help that it seems every year, or you know, like a couple years, they keep changing the name of the hotel, and then they change the name of which hotel the convention is part of. All the halls are numbered, but like on the outside, do they even have signs on which letter of the hall you're at? Oh, I don't know. 2-hour walk from the gross. What publication is this? Do we get to actually read it? Do we get to submit this as evidence? Ah, yes. Rant's magazine, full of wonderful short stories from interest articles from Great Britain. I never miss an issue. I have it sent from England especially. Yes. Here it is. The Adventures of Herlock Sholmes. So, you're the protagonist in a series of short stories then? Finding the right entrance to your location is a... Yes! It really is. I was actually worried about my table placement, but I shouldn't have been. It ended up working out. The first person's you really? It was that the directions were that confusing. Cause oh no. I'm glad you two visited. I get to see your faces too. And hear your voices. Oh my goodness, HV. Your funny remark that I sound remarkably like how I do on stream. What do you mean? Of course I sound exactly how I like on stream. I'm just me. But that does mean that my mic is working out pretty well, right? Right? My mic is pretty good, right? I sound exactly as I do on stream, right? I try. Shouting over everyone at the with the con noise. I do not lie. You got I could tell it was you immediately. Oh my god, Hikaru. It's usually not that recognizable, really? Oh, I have been told I have a unique voice, but I hope my mic adjustments also help with that. When it's hard to hear, yes, it is sometimes hard to hear at cons. I mean, for whatever reason, I have learned to project my voice pretty well, though. So I think that helps. I yell as much on Scream as I do at a convention. That probably helps. Oh my goodness. Yes. I'm always happy to be at Anime North, and I hope to be there again next year. Usually, I don't want to jinx it, but usually I can get in. As a sculptor, I can get in, but I don't know. Every year, it's getting harder and harder because there's more and more artists, which is nice. I wish there were more sculptors. Next year, there will be a 3D Nuglet. You know what? Oh my god, long-term goal, I would love to make a figure of Yin. That would be so fun. Nobody would fucking buy it. It would cost like thousands of dollars because I have to make it myself. But I would make it for myself. And yeah. It would be for me. Rip my wallet. Yes. It will at least be there to be admired, and I would like to light up my booth a bit more, to show it off, you know, show off my Nug merch. More fun to buy some of the resin figures next time. Yes, maybe, Hikaru, if you would like to own one. I would love for you to have one. Oh my goodness, I was so happy. Speaking more about the convention, I was so happy this year. I sold out on a lot of those figurines. To be honest, I didn't make like too many, but I was. Is there one that's standy? Okay, Hikaru. I was talking about it with my table helper, which is actually also part of the garden circle. she was hiding in the back. You two probably didn't notice. Seashore was there with me. I was talking about it with her, and I was like, I should just make it like a downloadable standee. You can just have one for free. I don't care. I don't know if you two noticed that the design on the standee is actually going to be the new design for a new model. It had the clothes of my new model that I'm working on, which will be I want to finish the new model by like August, so hopefully I can debut that soon. Soon. I'm working on it. I accidentally broke my tablet pen tip, though. When I was con prepping for AN, everything is on my table, and I friggin' dropped my pen tip first onto the floor. So a couple new ones are coming in. Good morning, Seishue. I have doxed you too, and told everybody that you were at my table at AN. Anyway, good total, yeah, perfectly vertical drop to break my pen. It's all bent and weird now. It's terrible. But hopefully, these third-party replacement tips will serve it well. I've never had to replace this. It's a Windows Surface pen, which is what I use, which is fucking terrible for drawing. Just so you know, it's not great. It's not bad. I use it. It's fine, but it has like terrible pressure sensitivity. It basically goes from 1 to 0 way too fast. It works, so it's fine. Yeah, exactly. I use it because it's well, I got the laptop as a gift and the pen as a gift, so it's free for me. But it's basically a free like tablet for me. If you're wondering, the bad draws are not used are not drawn using the Windows Surface. I use an actual tablet, but that one is like one of the entry level tablets. That's not like drawing on the screen type of tablet. So I find the Surface like a little more intuitive to use. Anyways, should we go back? Any other questions about the con? My tablet once had what do you mean it once had a pen? You just never got it replaced? Do you use a tablet pen? I once had a oh my god, it's getting worse and worse. Oh, Sisha, no drawing? You let it get lost. What do you mean? You allow it to be lost. Oh dear. I can't move hand and screen separate. Can't move a hand and screen separate. What do you mean moving the hand and screen separate? Did you have like the expensive tablets? Very old but not built-in screen one. Oh, yes. So it's more like a mouse. That's what I have. It's just a black like slab that you draw on. It came with the tablet. You didn't care for it? Oh. I wonder if you could like have put like an attachment or something, but I mean, if you don't need the pen, then you don't need the pen. Who cares? My tablet is great. I got it at an unexpected discount. My tablet is like a cheaper entry level Wacom Intuos something. Either draw or art, whichever the slightly more one that has slightly more features. I think it's the draw. And I got it at a slight discount because they labeled it wrong in store. So I went for I think art is the cheaper one. So I went to the store to go buy the art edition. It's slightly cheaper, has less features, but I saw like on the thing, I was like, oh, is there a discount happening on the draw edition? Is it like, because it has more features, but it's slightly less, like it costs less. So I went to the register and they were like, oh, it actually costs this much. I was like, but the label says it costs less. And they called people over, and people like took the box, went over to the shelf and pointed at it, and they were like, oh, it's like labeled wrong. But they decided to like, what's it called, go with the price that was on the shelf anyways. Like and just give me the discount. And that was nice. They're both like entry level, like less expensive tablets anyway. It's probably why. They let me have the mislabeled price, which was a slight discount. And I still use it to this day. And I've never replaced it with a better one. I just don't do digital drawing very much, really. I'm mostly traditional. And now that I have my friggin' Windows Surface that I draw a little jankily on, I've never had to do anything. Alright, back to the story. Back to learning more about Sherlock Holmes and the death of our boyfriend. I've already forgot his name. Let me actually get people's names again. It's been 2 weeks and I forgot who this guy was. Our friend Kazuma Asogi, who is a certified lawyer and my best friend. He was on his way to London for a study tour when he was taken from this world. And I, Junosuke Naruhodo, is the prime suspect because I was in this room. Here's Susato Mikotoba, a judicial assistant, traveling with Kazuma to London for a study tour. She is the epitome of a refined Japanese lady. She is a friend-ish, I guess. Judicial assistant, yeah, sure. And she thinks we also did it because who else was in this room? Also, because Sherlock Holmes says we did it. You're 34? I was expecting everyone to be around the same age, but no, this guy's like 10 years our senior. You disabled all the pen features, Daewon. You were not using that pen. Okay, I see. There's not a person in the world who hasn't heard of this famous great detective. Not a person except me, apparently. Very fancy man. All right. Indeed I am. And you've read so many of your own stories, you've started thinking you really are a detective. Wait, he's just a writer? You've read so many of your own stories, you've started to think you are a detective? Does he only write? Make no mistake, I'm not the poor deluded fellow you take me for. Your inference is backward. Backward? He says a fucking pipe. My trusty biographer records my greatest detecting achievements and chronicles them in a magazine. You have a biographer, do you? Doesn't everyone? Mine goes by the name of Dr. Wilson, presently keeping shop in London. Dr. Wilson? I must say, thanks to that publication, I've been fantastically busy of late. What the fuck is that pose? Why, this very moment, I'm returning from Asia, having solved the mystery of a cursed royal crown. Really? I can't work out whether I should take this man seriously or not. Deduction, you see, is to me a science. Logically reasoning in its purest form. A science? Really? The astute observer notices even the most subtle of reactions in his subject. A furtive glance, a twitch of a muscle, a slight inclination of the posture. Fingernails, arm sleeves, furrows in the skin. All these things are data. Right. And the trained logician makes deductions from this data in the blink of an eye. The ultimate conclusion is, without fail, the truth. As I demonstrated only a few short moments ago. How can he look me in the eye and claim that? So you see, I have a turn both for observation and for deduction and fame. That is what makes me the one and only Herlock Sholmes. Kazuma's death. Have you managed to deduce anything about this particular case? Have I managed to deduce anything, my dear fellow? Who do you suppose discovered the culprit in this most cunning hiding place? That's right. It was none other than the great detective before you now, Herlock Sholmes. Ah, I see. In other words, I'm in these now because of him. When I became anxious about Kazuma-sama this morning, I summoned all of the crew members to force the cabin door open. And I concealed myself among their numbers, gaining entry to the scene of the crime. Yes, luckily for everyone, the great detective Herlock Sholmes was on board. And the handcuffs seems to be an excellent fit, Mr. Naruhodo. The very moment I laid eyes on the scene, 2 facts were immediately apparent to me. Oh, really? 2 facts, you say? 2 facts? Your deductions just now? Oh, more things to read. Mr. Sholmes, tell us, please. What 2 facts were apparent when you came into this cabin this morning? Ah, yes. But first, let us be precise. The 2 facts in questions were immediately apparent to me. Yes, I understand. And what were they? Allow me to elucidate. The 2 facts that I deduced were from a mere momentary glance at the scene of the crime were as follows. Number 1. The cabin was locked from within, rendering escape to the culprit out of the question. Number 2. The victim was Russian and killed following the dispute with an acquaintance. The victim was Russian? Oh boy, Herlock Sholmes. Sholmes! Hold on, Mr. Sholmes. What made you think the victim was Russian? Observe the dying message left by the victim on the floor. That word. That is the Russian word for wardrobe. Do you really think Kazuma-sama could have left a dying... Oh, sorry. Do you really think Kazuma-sama could have left a dying message in Russian? Do we see anything suspicious right now? I see this part right here, which is red. Is the purple hiding the red? In their final moments, many find their native tongue filling their head. For this young man, Russian. Kazuma was Russian, was he? Initially, I considered Garderobe may be the name of the killer. A certain Robert Gard, perhaps. But in the interest of thoroughness, I decided it would be wrong not to look inside the wardrobe there, at least. Garderobe? Where you found Mr. Naruhodo sleeping soundly. Quite so. I found you. The renowned Russian revolutionary killer. Why is it that I'm Russian too? Elementary, my dear. I observed that you were wearing the same attire as the victim. In other words, you were acquainted. And if my memory serves, that outfit is the traditional dress of the Russian people. Why is he so wrong? He's so earnestly wrong. He's so confident. Our school uniforms are the traditional dress of Russian people? I had no idea. And I had no idea a detective could get something so wrong. I took a photograph of the victim and the message, that I might analyze it for possible hidden details. This was taken immediately after the young man was discovered, before the body was removed. Here's a picture of your dead friend. Oh, man. Yes. Kazuma had already been taken away when I woke up. This is the first time I'm actually seeing him like this. Are you alright, Mr. Naruhodo? Oh, yes. Thank you. The photograph of the crime scene has been entered to the court record. Crime scene photograph, the Russian word for wardrobe in purple ink. It would appear to have been written in the victim's final moments. Can I ask you something, Mr. Sholmes? What, pray? Is not pray tell? You mentioned Russia before as well, didn't you? You know, when you said I was a fearsome revolutionary fleeing from Russia and all of that. Ah, yes. The train of reasoning that led me to the truth. Would you mind explaining that train of reasoning to me? Do you think? Certainly. If it interests you. Let me just Google Translate that real fast. Google! Google, what does it say? It says, certainly! Oh, well, thank you. He says certainly twice in 2 languages. If it interests you. How many times? I'm not Russian and I don't speak Russian. Your deduction just now. Can we talk about your deduction before? The things you concluded about me, I mean. Ah, now famously accurate. Troubling predicament you find yourself in? Actually, it was the other details I was more hoping to discuss. You know, the merciless Russian revolutionary and the assassin of 16 part? Ah, yes, the more sordid details. It was a family commonplace deduction. Here we have this morning's paper. The main headline reads... Oh, wow, that's you, huh, Ryunosuke? Revolutionary villain Bolshevik flees Russia via Shanghai. Villain Bolshevik, I see. Is a villain? Ooh, what do those words mean? On the newspaper, what does that say? What does that say? Oh, that's it just says revolutionary villain Bolshevik flees Shanghai. The bottom says the Crystal Tower. The bottom right here, it says something about his goal being the Crystal Tower. That's what Google says anyway. Anyway. This vessel made a port call at Shanghai yesterday. And last night, the young Russian was murdered. Since when was Kazuma a Russian? It sounds like Mr. Sholmes was... has concluded he was Russian because of what Kazuma-sama wrote on the floor. It was a simple act of reasoning that realized the culprit of this crime was the same merciless revolutionary. One who would kill the very man who helped him to escape after his true identity was recorded or was discovered. Yes, you, villain Bolshevik! No. How could it be me? I don't look anything like this man. Just look at his face. Well, you are a fearsome revolutionary after all. Therefore, you have no doubt learned to revolutionize your appearance as well. Please. And, might I add, your name does not appear on the ship's passenger list. Need I say more? Well, that's because I'm a stowaway. What about the other details? The 16 victims of assassination and blowing up the Crystal Tower. Oh my god, it is the Crystal Tower! Oh no! Graha, are you okay? Ah, yes. The journalist clearly interviewed the man, and printed all those particulars in the article. The deeds the man has perpetuated thus far and those he is plotting. Yes, everything about this revolutionary Bolshevik was included. There can be no mistake. Do revolutionaries usually agree to interviews with newspaper reporters, I wonder? And what about the part where you said I was just returning from Afghanistan? Also quite clearly stated here in this article. Bolshevik has recently returned after a period of subversive activities in the war-torn regions of Afghanistan. Where even is it anyway? This Afghanistan place. Here, take this paper for yourself. As a little memento of this great deduction. Oh, thank you. I've absorbed all of that is of interest to me within its pages, but I see no rubbish bin nearby. Article about revolutionary. An article on the front page of a Russian newspaper. The headline reads, Revolutionary villain Bolshevik flees Russia via Shanghai. And you may find the article on the back page of interest as well. Let's see this article. I'm afraid I can't read a word of Russian. No, I mean, me neither. I have no idea what any of this says. The pair of you floundering is a sorry sight. Allow me to offer some assistance. Oh my god! We get to see his portrait too now. And like the other two portraits. Before we only had Ryunosuke and Naruhodo. Sorry, that's both his names. Kazuma I meant. These portraits are so nice. The article of the front page of this newspaper is concerned with the fearsome revolutionary, the Russian revolutionary. It reads, Revolutionary villain Bolshevik flees Russia via Shanghai. Yes, you told us that before. It reveals also that those who see the man's beard with their own eyes never lived to tell the tale. Oh my goodness, he is fearsome. Now we know their heights. Ryunosuke is just about as short as, I forgot her name already. Well, presumably the newspaper photographer was alright, wasn't he? The solution is obvious, of course. If he despises his beard to that degree, he need only shave it off. I'm not quite sure that's the problem, Mr. Sholmes. To the back. Ooh. This is interesting. Have you found something relevant, Naruhodo-san? Well, no, I mean, it looks like it might be interesting. I can't read a single word, I'm afraid. No, nor can I. But look at this picture. Perhaps it's about a beautiful young Russian princess. Do you think? She is very pretty, isn't she? I suppose you enjoy articles like this, don't you? I don't know. I can't make any sense of it. Ah, I'm glad you've noticed this article. Ah. Allow me to give you a short summary of its contents. Oh, thank you. He pops up everywhere, this Mr. Sholmes. It's about the disappearance of a young lady last night. Renowned prima ballerina of the Novovik Ballet disappears from Shanghai. During a performance in Shanghai, the famous dancer was reported missing. She is, of course, the talented young Nikolina Pavlova. Why are Russian names so hard to remember? That's a little racist. Come on. People probably think Japanese. Naruhodo's name is difficult to remember. It would appear the woman was in costume when she was found to be missing from her dressing room. Wearing a diamond tiara you see in this picture, which is worth some 20,000 rubles. Oh, how much is 20,000 rubles? I have no idea, but I'm quite sure. It must be an unbelievable sum of money. Susato's eyes are shining like diamonds themselves. The tiara is a property of the Novovik Ballet. It would seem the director is beside herself with worry. Yes, I'm not surprised. The company is most anxious to recover both Miss Pavlova and the valuable tiara. They have requested international assistance in all ports, with sailing to Great Britain. Could this be another case of a Russian fleeing from his or her country? It does seem to be a Russian thing to do. I'm not even going to dignify that with a response, Mr. Naruhodo. I see. Is that all? Okay. On the back. Cast your eye over it sometime if it takes it in, if the interest takes you. Though you may need someone to interpret. Since this game is about solving crime. Oh gosh, hello. I commit a crime? Oh no! Alright, I guess I have to... Yuna has to commit a crime at the end of this stream. But I suppose it wouldn't hurt just to glance at the article. Maybe there will be a picture or two. What you were just investigating, sir? Before we started talking, you were examining Kazuma's desk, weren't you? Kazuma? Ah, yes, the victim. Did you notice anything useful? Anything at all? Observe for a moment the desktop of the victim. What you see here is that the victim was engaged in penning some text. London diary. Kazuma was keeping notes of the trip. Ah, but I don't think you should read his private writings. It could upset people. Yin solves that? Wait, I solved the crime that I commit? What? Okay, well, at the end of the stream, I also get to be a detective of my own crime. Yo, this is... this is gonna be one of those stories where where that's the big reveal at the end. where it's like unreliable narrator. The person who's a detective was the one who committed it the entire time. Okay. I'll have to figure out how the fuck that works at the end of this stream. Tragic. And something you ought to perhaps elucidate before the act of reading. You mean you've already read it? Well, okay. The marker that I used is a very light. It's a very light pink. So it's understandable that you cannot see where it is signed. It is the inner front page. It was the inner cover of the front. It is the inner front cover, corner, bottom left. I signed it. I'm very proud of my signature. Anyways. Wait, I'm assuming you're talking about the bad draw book. I don't know. Because I'm thinking about bad draws right now. Yes. It is my business to know what other people do not. Yes, believe it or not, I know a smattering of Japanese. Oh, I see. Well, you're about to know what Susato takedown is. Susato-san? Aren't you going to throw the detective with one of your trademark takedowns? I'm sorry, Naruhodo-san. What on earth do you mean? I see. It's different when it's Mr. Sholmes. Of course it is. I'm just a polite young Japanese woman when Sholmes is around. Life is so unfair. Anyways, and to return to the matter at hand, namely this diary belonging to the victim, it would appear the final sentence is incomplete, as if the author were cut short. Tell me, what is the nature of the writing? Pray be precise as to details. Oh, but I thought you knew Japanese. A smattering, dear boy. A smattering. Sayonara, bonsai, mikado, nado nado. I trust you're suitably impressed. Holy shit. I wish I had this man's confidence. I would be so successful. I had bullshit. But this diary is littered with complicated looking characters, of which I can precisely read none. Sayonara bonsai. Indeed. So what was all that showing off about before then? If you would be so kind as to show me, I would happily read it to you, Mr. Sholmes. I'm much obliged, my dear madam. The final entry here in Kazuma-san's diary consists of 2 short sentences. The first reads, 1:23 a.m. I can hear a faint whistling sound. A whistling sound? Those are very deep waters. Pray, go on. The second sentence reads, 1:35 a.m. What looks like some sort of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill. A speckled band? What on earth does that mean? I have no idea. I've never heard that expression before. A ventilator grill, you say? The man was presumably referring to the lattice there on the wall, which connects to the adjoining cabin. Yes, the adjoining cabin. Kazuma's diary entry. Spied a speckled band. Remember that. So, I believe I've given you enough to consider for the time being, at least.
Do you have somewhere to go?
As it happens, the victim's writings in his diary have piqued my interest. The matter warrants further investigation, I believe, and if I'm still too long, the seasickness takes hold.
Oh, I suppose. You're thinking of investigating the cabin next door, which the ventilator connects to.
Great detectives are a curious breed. Our minds rebel at stagnation. We crave mental exaltation. So yes, I intend to investigate. Hence the truth will become clear soon enough. Do you think perhaps we could go with you? No, that would be somewhat complicated. What? But why? A simple glance at your wrist would reveal the answer. Oh, these. After all, you're the prime suspect in this matter. No? There's no point in trying to turn it into a question. You're the one who decided I was the culprit in the first place. Whatever do you mean? I have no recollection of naming you as the culprit at any point. What? You must be joking. You just said it only a moment ago. Dear me, you are clearly misguided. I would have no cause to say such thing.
Well, actually, Mr. Sholmes, I did hear you say that too.
You're quite sure? Well, that's very strange. I wouldn't have said that. You had the face of a criminal, you know? Not really. So, what were you looking at? Were you looking at my knees before? Some great detective you are. Well, anyway, that was then and this is now. What do you mean? What I mean, sir, is this. If you are the culprit, then you must play the part more convincingly. Roll over and accept your fate. Okay. Now he's just plain rude. And off he goes, just having laughed in my face. His sense of humor is just as twisted as his name.
Naruhodo-san, what are you just standing there for?
Huh?
We must go and investigate the cabin next door as well.
Aren't you forgetting something? What about these? There's no way I can...
Hi-ya! After Kazuma-sama spent his dying moments struggling to leave us a clue, you're willing to give up?
We're just going to roll over and accept your fate? As if you gave me any choice in the rolling over part. I think we still have some investigation to finish off in here first, don't we? Let's carry on examining what we can in this cabin while we wait for a chance to slip next door.
Good idea.
The situation doesn't look good for me, but there are still things I can do to help myself. And I owe it to Kazuma to do everything I can to find a way out of this and bring the real culprit to justice. Is that...
Is something wrong, Naruhodo-san?
Oh, no. It's just that crewman standing by the door. Is that the police, the undercover cop from the last... that was the waiter from the last case? Oh my god, it is. It totally is. Look at his arm being a waiter. I can't help feeling like I've seen him somewhere before.
Oh, yes, you're right. He does look familiar. Excuse me, sir.
Yes, what can I do for you? It is. I recognize that face, but it can't be. It is.
I didn't know you were here, Inspector Hosonaga.
Hello again. What are you doing here? I think that should be my line. I was so stunned when I saw you. My heart stopped.
Nearly stopped, I hope.
I received some special orders to go undercover as a member of the crew to board this ship. Again?
You certainly seem to enjoy undercover work, Inspector.
If there's anything I can do to help, please ask. I've never expected to see this man on board, but perhaps his presence can help me out of this hopeless situation. So, what are your special orders this time, Inspector?
Yes, I wonder, why are you dressed as a member of the crew?
I'm so sorry.
Huh?
Huh? Huh? This is all my fault. I take full responsibility. For what? My orders were to act as Asogi-san's bodyguard. Oh, you fucked up!
Oh,
It was the Minister of Justice, Jikoku. Justice Jikoku? Who pushed for this overseas study tour to go ahead. And he entrusted me with ensuring that Asogi-san reached Great Britain without being assassinated. Assassinated? How could that be even possible? How could that even be a possibility? I'm not sure. But these are complicated times. There are tensions between the world's greatest powers. Minister Jikoku said we should be prepared for all eventualities. This is incredible. Sorry.
I don't believe it. Asuma-sama was assassinated?
Obviously, we couldn't give Asugi-san a visible security escort. Which is why I'm undercover now, posing as one of the crew.
I see.
And I didn't take my eyes off him the entire time we've been on board, from morning until night, every day. But I never imagined it would happen here, inside his own cabin, not here in the first-class deck. I failed miserably at my assignment, and Asugi-san is dead as a result. I'm a disgrace. All I can do is humbly apologize. Inspector. If there's anything I can do to help now, just say the word. We're doing what we can to investigate Kazuma-san's ourselves, or Kazuma's death ourselves. I thought you might be. You didn't do it, did you? You're not the killer. Of course not!
We'd really like to investigate the cabin next door.
Yes, we need to be allowed out of this cabin. I'm sorry. What? You've been deemed a risk at this ship's safety. If you move to even touch the handle of the cabin door, that stormy-looking seaman over there will surely snap your neck in two. I suppose I'm not just a stowaway now,
They think I'm a murderer as well. Would it be possible to give me something to work with, do you think? I'm going to need something persuasive. What do you mean? If I had a solid reason why the next door cabin should be investigated, for example, I'd do everything I could do to persuade the captain to allow it. Really, I lay my life on the line if I had to. But I don't see how. There may be a way. What? Really? Think of how you tried to persuade me of your innocence, Naruhodo-san. By presenting me with a piece of evidence that you already had in your possession. Evidence? It's just the same as when we were in court. You must have done it many times during your trial. Simply select the present panel and choose some evidence that Inspector Hosonaga could use. So, evidence that would give us a viable reason to investigate the next door cabin, is it? Alright, yes. I think I may know what we can use. Let's see if I can present the detective with the evidence he needs to persuade the captain.
What was this? We need to check the ventilator thing, right? Present.
What is that? It's Kazuma's diary. Just before he died, Kazuma-sama wrote something rather strange in his diary.
Strange? In what way?
He wrote, "What looks like some kind of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill."
A speckled band? That is strange.
Yes, we're still trying to work out what he meant by that. But what I'd like to know is...
Don't tell me! The ventilator, is it?
You're very astute, Inspector.
That ventilator clearly joins to the next cabin door, or the next door cabin. That's right. If we could investigate there, we might be able to work out what the speckled band was. All right then. I can't leave this cabin at the moment. I'm stuck here until we arrive at the next port. The captain has given me strict orders to guard the scene of the crime, you see. I'll have to entrust the investigation to you.
Really? You're willing to do that?
Yes, as long as you don't leave the first-class cabin area. I'm afraid I can't remove those handcuffs, though. But what about the captain? Aren't you going against his direct orders? I'm a man of my word. And I promise you that I lay my life on the line if that's what it takes to convince the captain. After all, I failed to keep Asogi-san safe. This is the least I can do.
Thank you. Let's seize the moment, Naruhodo-san. Just select move, and we can leave this cabin at last.
What is that on the ground? 6. Oh my goodness, my reading is backwards and upside down. 9th of January, 7:48 a.m. SS Buria, first class cabin passageway. Phew, I'm finally out of that cabin. I have to admit, this isn't quite what I expected. It's less spacious out here than I thought it would be. This is the most luxurious accommodation.
Yes, indeed. Kazuma-sama was being sent on his study tour by the government. That's why he was being put up in first-class cabin. Even still, this is about twice as large as my accommodation in the steerage. Really? That must be awful. Oh, look over there. That's another crewman keeping watch, and he looks enormous, even if he's sitting down. The door next to him leads to second-class accommodation. I suppose he's making sure no one comes in here who shouldn't. I suppose. Like people in handcuffs. Naruhodo-san, you look like a little boy visiting a toy shop for the first time. I would have thought you'd be used to the ship by now. We've been at sea for 2 weeks already. Well, yes, I know. But the thing is, I was inside Kazuma's trunk when I first came aboard. And ever since then, I've been shut up inside the little wardrobe. It must have been a very trying time for you. Please, don't give me that pitying look. What's this? This is a huge book on top of the table here. There's a pen next to it. Yes, that looks like the ship's log. Shall we have a little look through it? The writing is so neat and precise. Every detail about the voyage has been meticulously recorded. You wouldn't expect a rough and ready sailor to have such beautiful handwriting. And nothing. No reaction at all. I thought he might appreciate that compliment. I'm not sure about that rough and ready as much of a compliment, Naruhodo-san, even to a sailor. Anyways, last night's log is mostly blank. Presumably there was nothing to report. There was a death on the ship. Shouldn't they report that? This looks like a plan of SS Burya. It shows each deck. Look. The Burya is a... or the Burya. I don't know if it's Burya or Burya. Burya is a large-scale steamship with a triple-skinned hull. What a marvel of engineering. Well, it's been playing on my mind for a while, but how is it that such a large or a huge lump of metal just doesn't sink to the bottom of the ocean? Science, Ryunosuke. This is why you do not build ships. Oh, that's really quite simple, Naruhodo-san. It is? Well, considering the Japanese archipelago, the island of Japan... Yes, they're not metal, but they are enormous lumps of earth, many times larger than this ship. And they don't sink, do they? They've been floating happily on sea since the gods created them. Wait, don't islands don't float, do they? Islands don't float. Islands are attached to the sea floor. Well, I suppose so. Why is this light on, but this light is off? That's the way to the second-class area of the ship. Is something wrong? I was thinking about making a run for it, just for a moment. Things aren't exactly going well for me. Where would you run to? This is a ship. I might be wrong, but I imagine the moment you reach for the handle of the door, that burly seaman would surely shoot you dead. Oh dear, I'm sorry. Perhaps I went a little too far there. No, I started it with my talk of running away. And there's no way I could run away while Kazuma's death remains a mystery anyway. Excuse me, but could I ask you something? Why do you have a striped tan lines? You little stowaway murderer. That wasn't a good start, was it? Alright, let me try instead. Good day, Mr. Sailor. I'm sorry to trouble you, but could I perhaps ask something of you? You little third-class lady maid. Oh. We seem to have caught the sailor on a bad day, Susato-san. I'm not sailor. My mother gave me a name. I'm Senior Crewman Beef Stroganoff. Phew, the best thing is to avoid eye contact, I think. Mr. Stroganoff, about the first-class cabin area. Here are the finest part of Burya steamship for very important persons. What sort of important persons? Government officials, king and queens traveling in secret. Many important persons. This is why I am always guarding this place. Gosh, that's amazing. But somehow I let a stupid stowaway inside. I want to pick you up and throw you in the ocean, but Stroganoff is not an animal. But Stroganoff is not animal. Thank you? If I may, I was wondering, is the cabinet next to Mr. Asogi's currently occupied? Ja. Or yeah. Susato-san, did you understand that? It sounded like da. I think it's probably Russian for yes. Or no. Genius. It is not permitted to visit other cabins without invitation. Oh. Well, it sounds like there's somebody in the next door cabin at least. Yes, it's tantalizing. Could you tell us who was traveling in the cabin next to Mr. Asogi's? His name is Mr. Grimsby Roylott. He is a very important Western gentleman. A Western gentleman? Do not think about it. He has nothing to do with the murder of student boy. How can you be so sure about that? Mr. Roylott is authentic Western gentleman. Such a man would have no interest in lowly student from insignificant Far East Islands. That was harsh. Could you tell us when Mr. Roylott came to aboard? That is not your business. Come to think of it. Even though we've been at sea for 2 weeks now and I've been in Kazuma's cabin for the entire time, I've never once heard anything from the next door cabin, or even felt like there's anyone there. Well, presumably, since the gentleman is occupying one of the first-class cabins, he must be rather important. Is that right? That is not your business. Are you on watch here all the time, Seaman Stroganoff? Da. All time, so criminal like you cannot come in or get out. The music is so low. Okay, I guess there is no volume. it's just a really repetitive low sound. I wonder, could you tell us anything about last night at all? It is sad about student boy. Were you on watch last night as well?
Of course. I feel like he's not. Look at that hesitation. And then your tan lines. Did you notice anything at the time? Anything unusual? Yeah? Susato-san? Did you understand that?
It was clearly a no.
I saw nothing unusual. Nothing at all. Did you hear any strange noises? Or sense anything wrong in some way? I said no! Sorry! I'm not so sure. I could have sworn that he wouldn't catch my eye for a moment there. This is enough. I cannot say more now. Oh. It is time for me to report to Captain. You must return to Captain. Yes, alright. Bulkhead in second class area, staying locked at all times. You escape when lobster whistles on the top of mountain, or as English say, when pigs fly. Yes, I understand.
Good. Now we can investigate this area properly, shall we?
Definitely. What do you think this is? It's a very pleasing shape, isn't it?
That's the emergency alarm. It's best not to touch it.
Oh, an alarm.
It says, press only in times of emergency. It looks as though it sets alarm bells ringing all over the ship and brings the vessel to a complete stop.
Oh, this I have to see.
What are you doing, Naruto-san? You mustn't touch it.
But this is an emergency situation. Just look at these handcuffs.
You know full well that's not what the alarm was for.
And you were to bring this vessel to a standstill for no good reason? You'd be an even worse situation. I wish everything would just stop. This stupid ship included.
If you have to do something foolish, at least make it something that doesn't affect anyone else.
What is this?
Ah,
a trap for catching mice. That's what I thought it was, but it looked weird. Yes, we have plenty of those back in Japan. Although they seem to be using a lump of chalk or something as bait.
Let me see. Yes, I think that is what is called cheese. It's made from cow's milk.
Cheese? I wonder what that tastes like.
You can't eat it, Naruto-san. The trap will snap shut on your fingers.
Really? But... I suppose you're right.
You weren't actually going to try it, were you?
All I've had to eat for this past couple of weeks is Kazuma's leftovers. You don't know how hungry I've been in that wardrobe.
Poor you. I'll find a little snack for you later.
First class cabin number 1. Yes, that's our cabin.
Not our cabin. It's Kazuma-sama's.
Sorry?
Your accommodation is confined to the wardrobe inside the cabin.
You know how to make a stowaway feel small, don't you? Or as small as a wardrobe I've been calling home.
These cabins are the finest in the ship.
My own cabin in the steerage is number 539, by the way. 500 and... How many cabins are there? Right, how big is this ship? This is it. This is the cabin next to ours. The one the ventilator connects to.
Yes, the ventilator from which Kazuma-sama wrote that he saw a speckled band emerging. Maybe whoever's in this cabin can help solve that particular mystery. Let's ask. No answer. We're out of luck, it seems. There's no one there to help with our inquiries. How annoying. What was that? It came from inside the cabin. Such a high-pitched scream. It must have been a woman. Stand aside. I'm about to break the door down. Mr. Sholmes! I shan't be stopped. When the fit is on me, I revel in the kicking of doors off their hinges. Please, wait, Mr. Sholmes. This door doesn't appear to be bolted. It doesn't? Then how the deuce can I dispatch my muscular urge? What prey can I kick? Kick him in the nuts. That'll certainly take the wind out of him. Good morning, Harcronium. I think we should go in. There's no time to think about the stress relief. Ninth of January. SS Buria. First class cabin number 2. Oh, this guy. Wait. Oh, I bet this is the princess, right? In a disguise? But disguised as the freaking terrorist? Or the assassin? What is he technically called? Wait. Revolutionary? Yeah, sure. It's this, I call her a princess. It's the ballerina disguised as the revolutionary. It's the Russian spy! It is, actually. We're being accused of being him, a Russian spy. Who are you? A Western gentleman? This man looks Russian to me. We heard a woman scream. A woman? Do not be absurd. I accidentally pressed that. As you can see, there is nobody but me in this cabin. True. This old man does appear to be the only person here. But in that case, just who screamed? Get out! All of you! Now! Please excuse the intrusion, but you're Mr. Grimesby Roylott, I believe. Yes, that is me. And you are? I am the one and only, the actual Herlock Sholmes. You've heard about me, no doubt? No. I'm the great detective among great detectives. One who adorns the cover of popular magazines, no less. Nobody knows who you are, Herlock Sholmes. Probably everybody in London knows who you are, but you're not international yet. I assure you, you may trust me completely. Wait, he just has his own pamphlet to hand out. Defective detective? I don't think he's quite defective. He probably solves some crime somehow at some point. We don't really know whether or not he actually solves anything. The man uses that magazine like a business card. He really does. A detective? I do not trust detectives. We distinctly heard a scream emanating from within these walls. But there wouldn't be a lady concealing herself within this wardrobe this time. So I might be so bold as to ask you to open that small traveling case? What? Don't be stupid. How could anyone fit in that small trunk like that? Well, it's quite fashionable these days, is it not? Traveling in one's trunk? Don't look at me like that. my! Did you see that, Mr. Naruhodo?
Yes, the case just shook. Leave, now! Otherwise, I call the steward. So, this is Kazuma's neighbor, Mr. Grimsby Roylott. Grimsby. Or Grimsby? I don't know. There's no doubt about it. This strange Russian man is hiding something. Yeah, holding scissors up. Well, it's pretty big pair of scissors, okay? It's getting close to Kill la Kill levels of dangerous.
I couldn't agree more. Let's see if we can find some clues before that burly sailor returns.
I'll converse first. What happened last night?
Mr. Roylott, we'd like to talk to you about something.
No! Oh. I do not want to talk. Leave my cabin now. This is going terribly.
We're not getting anywhere here.
I agree. But there may be someone else who can help. Eh? Perhaps that great why are you in the wardrobe? Perhaps that great detective could get somewhere with Mr. Roylott. Is it anything we ask? Yeah, it is. Check the great detective in the cupboard. What do you think you're doing? Ah! This is my cabin. Get out.
Could we just have a little look inside your traveling case, perhaps?
No.
What a pity. I think we're out of luck.
I think you're right.
There doesn't appear to be anything more we can do.
I agree. But there may be someone else who can help. Perhaps that great detective could get somewhere with Mr. Roylott. Do you have a moment, please, Mr. Sholmes? You need only address me as Sholmes. That's what I just said, isn't it? Well, Mr. Sholmes, what were you doing in there? Why, I was resting, of course.
Resting?
Indeed. I was contemplating our sea voyage from the confines of the wardrobe, was waiting. Waiting for the inevitable time that you would need to call my great powers of detection into service.
Oh.
And it would seem that hour is upon us now. The time has come. Am I mistaken? Well, not actually. You're spot on for once. Observe closely. Our Russian host in this cabin, Mr. Roylott, is clearly trying to hide something. And do you know what is the most effective weapon in using against a Russian hiding a secret? Why? The truth, of course. What? Why specifically a Russian hiding a secret? That's like everybody. Everybody hiding a secret has the weapon against them is the truth. Although it should be pointed out that such methods are not exclusively for Russians. Right. Can you imagine how the Russian would react when the secret he guards so closely is exposed? Would you like to witness it?
Oh yes, please.
Show us your powers of detection. Well then, what you are about to see may as well astound you. For I am about to apply my great detective, greatly admired great deduction to the case. You need a thesaurus, my man. Good Could this man be any more hackneyed portrayal of the dubious Russian, I ask you? What? From time to time it occurs me. This is the fellow dubious on account of his Russianness, or is the Russianness on the account of his dubiousness? I really don't think either of those should be occurring to you, or anyone. That's right. And Mr. Sholmes, I know this man's beard and dark glasses are hard to ignore, especially on first meeting, but I once read, it is a capital mistake to theorize before you have all the evidence. It's bias, the judgment. It biases the judgment. Shush! Will have complete silence. What are you doing? Why are you peering at my face like that? Ah, just as I thought. Yes, I have quite made up my mind now. Huh? There can be no other explanation that accommodates all the facts. Mr. Roylott, I have reached two incontrovertible conclusions. What? What do you mean? Number one, your true identity is that of a villain. Using those shears, you are about to end the existence of something most dear. Are you not? Huh? And number two, the other conclusion I have drawn. You are, at this very moment no less, in the midst of committing a most grievous crime. Beneath that beard, your mouth quivers with nervous tension as you realize you have been discovered. Does it not? Oh, Naruhodo-san, I never imagined I would witness one of Mr. Sholmes' great deductions with my own eyes. That was a great deduction. Nothing can deceive Mr. Sholmes. Not a single glance. He can deduce all there is to know about a person. What? That ineffable twaddle? Oh yes, I've read about it countless times in the adventures of Herlock Sholmes. And now I've experienced this astonishing impact of his great deduction firsthand. This is like a dream come true. I can hardly believe it, but all the color has drained from Mr. Roylott's face. It sounds like somehow both of Mr. Sholmes' conclusions were right. How could you? How could I possibly know such things? You wish to say? Very well then. I shall elucidate. I shall explain how it is that I arrive at this pair of conclusions. So I cordially invite you upon a journey of logical discovery that has bored the train of reasoning. Put it plainly, that has worked through my deductions together. Whoa! Whoa, this looks so good! The game is afoot! Oh my god, look at this! Topic 1, Old Man's Identity. Conclusion. Oh my god, look at this. So, the dubious looking Russian, Mr. Roylott. Obviously, that's what catches my eye in the first place. Is the enormous pair of shears in your hand. A new segment to this game. Now, we ask ourselves, what could possibly want with such an implement? The answer is, of course, staring us right in the face. You are on the verge of using the shears to cut away the copious beer you sport. Now, moving on. The question is then begged is this. Why would you desire to rid yourself of this magnificent beard, Mr. Roylott?
Once again, the answer is plain. We have clear evidence to shed light on the matter. Regard, if you will, this morning's newspaper. In particular, the fascinating front page article, which it would appear that you have also read, Mr. Roylott. I'm sure it needs no further clarification. The evidence that reveals your true identity is the article about the revolutionary. In translation, the headline reads, Revolutionary villain Bolshevik flees Russia via Shanghai. As you cannot fail to observe, the subject of the article possesses a extremely copious beard. Having noted the article yourself, you decided to remove your incriminating facial hair before it gave you away. In short, your true identity is beyond doubt. You are the fearsome Russian revolutionary himself, villain Bolshevik. You're just going to accuse everybody of being villain Bolshevik, is that right? Is that right? Not that I've heard of you myself, you understand? The revolutionary on the run. Topic 2. Wrongdoing. Conclusion? Now, as for my second conclusion. You are, at this very moment, on the brink of committing the most grievous crime. The proof of this crime? Over there. Ah yes, Mr. Roylott. Taken unawares, people have propensity to let their eyes stray, you see. And I assure you, the eyes speak much more eloquently and honestly than the mouth. The answer we seek lies where the furtive glance falls. The proof of your crime sits before our very eyes. Yes, the traveling case. It is time, I think, that the case is opened and all its contents laid bare. No, I'd refuse. What could you possibly be concealing inside of us, we ask? By my estimation, a young lady, perhaps. One slight enough to fit therein. Don't be absurd. And what, pray, would be the identity of this young lady in the traveling case? Dear me. We are not well suited to the life of crime, are we? Your careless coupdale. What's a coupdale? Betrays you. Define coup deal. Oh no! It's in French. Stroke of the eye. In French. A quick glance, a brief look, assessment made in an instant. I see. That's what Mr. Sherlock Holmes here. At a quick glance, he can tell everything. Or because of the Roylott's quick glances, Herlock here can deduce the crime immediately. Once again, we only need to follow your furtive glance to find the answer. Yes, the reason you refuse to open your traveling case can equally be found in the pages of this newspaper. For there is another most stimulating article. God, I love this. It's so dramatic, so stupid. If we turn from the fleeing revolutionary to the back page. Renowned prima ballerina of the Novatech Ballet disappears from Shanghai. Such a headline can lead us to but one conclusion. Take it back to detective / law school. The reason is I don't think he ever went to school. He's just a 34-year-old living his dream. 34, right? Living his dream, spouting bullshit. Your crime is that of abduction. And according to the article, the young lady's name is Nikolina Pavlova. I love this segment though, although your conclusion is extremely wrong. Thus concludes Herlock Sholmes' great deduction of a Russian enigma. Elemensky. Even your biggest fan is looking very doubtful right now. Susato-san, that wasn't one of the great deductions I've been hearing so much about, was it? Well, the stories are full of Mr. Sholmes' brilliant deductions, you know. But that did seem a little different somehow. Is he not really Herlock Sholmes? Is he a sham? Or is I think the stories are just embellished. His very good friend Mr. Wilson probably embellished some of those stories, edited down the some of the deducing probably. He's totally not a sham at all. Oh, don't worry. I am. Hello. Good morning, Harcronium. Oh, you being on the stream is all the greeting that I need. Copycat killers exist. Why not copycat detectives? Oh. Are you calling the great Herlock Sholmes that we have here right now a copycat? No. He cannot be. He is the one and only original. I believe now. I believe, okay? I was doubtful before, but now I'm a big fan. I believe. His deductions are never wrong. How could anyone so stylish be wrong? Excuse me, Mr. Sholmes. Could you come over here for a minute? Fun intently. You can't doubt him like that. It'll hurt his feelings. Have to be good like the counterparts. In fact, he is in fact not good. It's too dang bad. Pray, what can I do for you? It's about your deductions. Would you mind? Not at all, go on. Well, to start with, there's a newspaper article. I think we had the same discussion before, but these two men look nothing like each other. Yes, well, I recall our discussion earlier, and at that time I believe I told you. But the man is a revolutionary, well able to revolutionize his own appearance. In fairness, Mr. Sholmes, Mr. Roylott does look more like this man than you do. That's not the point. And another thing, the part about him abducting the ballerina. Indeed, a truly startling revelation. At first glance, the case would appear too small to accommodate the young woman. No, not just at first glance. It is too small, clearly.
You'd be lucky to fit a 5-year-old child in that case, even if you pushed really hard.
I don't suppose the missing ballerina is a 5-year-old child, is she?
You mean you don't know? No, the young lady is 15.
No, I didn't know.
How could I?
Well, if she's 15, then 10 years worth of her would be poking out from the case.
Some years ago, I read something pertinent, I believe. A troop of men consuming vinegar daily in order to promote a certain leanness to their bodies.
Vinegar?
For such a sour bunch, it would surely be simplicity itself to contort oneself into the confines of that small case.
Oh dear. You might be thinking of contortionists in the circus, Mr. Sholmes.
This whole thing is turning into a circus. It's already a circus. By the time Mr. Sholmes walked into that door, it was a circus. Not walked into, but you know what I mean. He probably would walk into a door.
Mr. Naruhodo, something occurred to me about Mr. Sholmes' deductions just now. I think his powers of observation are, well, magical. His eyes cut into the heart of the matter almost instantly. It's just where he directs his attention and his logic that seems a little off.
Your idea of a little may be a little off itself, Miss Susato.
It's just one or two key words in his deduction that seem to let him down. So I was wondering if we might be perhaps tactfully switch them for alternatives. What do you think?
Switch some key words in his deductions.
Yes, but very tactfully. I feel if we could do that, we'd unlock the true genius of Mr. Sholmes' great deductions.
Oh, is this what Wilson did before for Sholmes? And then putting it into the magazine? Precisely. The thought that was going through my own mind. This man is a lot of work. At times I wonder how anyone puts up with me. That's not funny. And you, my good fellow. Sorry? Take a moment to look at your wrists. My wrists? Oh.
Where are your handcuffs?
Huh? Now, how did... I felt they may hinder your ability to follow me in the dance of your deduction. I don't believe it.
Mr. Sholmes, you're a marvel.
And don't worry. I shall restore the shackles to your wrists when we are finished. Is this for the animation? This is specifically because they didn't want to put the handcuffs in the animation that we're about to see. I'm not worried. In fact, I'd rather stay like this. So, let us begin. Sherlock Sholmes is proud to present his logic and reasoning spectacular. Course correction. Hold it, Mr. Sholmes. Oh my god, part 2. This I love this. Look at there was the logo at the top. It said HS for Sherlock Sholmes. So, this dubious looking Russian, Mr. Roylott, obviously what catches the eye in the first place. Hildebrand. Oh, you're so right, Harcronium. This is so Hildebrand. Is the enormous pair of shears in your hand. Now we ask ourselves, what could possibly want to do with such an implement? The answer is, of course, staring us in the face. You were on the verge of using the shears to cut away the copious beard you sport.
I'm not sure. Would you really use shears like that to cut off a beard?
I doubt that's something you have to worry about. It doesn't sit quite right with me, though.
It doesn't seem to be sitting quite right with Mr. Roylott either. Which means, I suppose, that the deduction is wrong. Let's try to switch the keyword here, Naruhodo-san, and see if it helps matters. Alright, but how? I think we should start by taking a long, hard look at Mr. Roylott. I wonder if his beard is really what he intended to use those shears on. Exactly. If we manage to find something that fits the sense of Mr. Oh my god, I want to say Sherlock Holmes. If we manage to find something that seems to fit the sense of Mr. Sholmes' deduction better, then what? Then I'll leave the rest in your capable hands, Naruhodo-san. Why am I the one to do something about this? Well, anyway, let's see if there's anything we could even use to switch around in the last sentence. What exactly was Mr. Roylott really going to use the enormous shears for? Oh. His enormous hat! Thick hat. How come I can't move the... I have to use WASD? Oh yeah, there. For his enormous hat. For his enormous hair. Gold. Oh my god, he has blonde hair at the back. Are you kidding me? Oh wow. I thought that was like, oh, that's like a nice scarf, but no, golden locks. Oh wow. Yeah, of course it's the hair. I thought that's what it was too. Like of course the ballerina wants to cut her hair, right? He's a blonde! What the? What's this? It looks like a cascade of stunning golden locks. No. The color is not the point. The point is, what's it doing on the back of Mr. Roylott's head? And how is it growing from out from underneath his thick black hair? Well, yes, that's true. So it's stunningly beautiful and stunningly surprising. Something's definitely not right here. Ah, shit. Wait. I have to click present to use R, actually, instead of present. Yes! There we go. If that hair talks, kill it. No, it's not that kind of game. Don't worry, I don't think. At least, okay, as long as we're not in court, I think inanimate objects are not sentient. Last court time we had a goose and little baby chicks. I don't think hair is gonna talk yet. Not yet. We're not in court yet. We need that freak out in order for things to go crazy. You were on the verge of using shears to cut away the golden locks you sport. Indeed. You have identified the precise detail I was intending to expose. This hair is gonna eat us alive. It's so beautiful. Such lush, golden hair certainly does not befit an old man. No, not a man at all. You are a woman, and judging from the length and sheen of your hair, one still very much in her youth. Oh no. Sorry, oh no. If only I had managed to cut my hair, no one would have suspected. The question then begged is this: why would you desire to rid yourself of these magnificent locks? Once again, the answer is plain. We have clear evidence to shed the light on the matter. It's a woman? Did the Lorax actually say that? I'm sure. Really? It has been a while since I've seen that movie or read the book. I'm sure it needs no further clarification. The evidence that reveals your true identity
is the article about the revolutionary. It's just in the movie. The movie was all sorts of crazy. Maybe I should watch it again, because it's definitely been a long while. I need to watch it for Tumblr sexy man, the one slur. Right? Well, that was a shock. I had no idea that old man was really a young woman in disguise, did you? What? Why are you staring at me like that? Yes, it was a surprise, Naruhodo-san. You're enjoying this, aren't you? Sorry? You look like you're in your element as you dance around the room deducing the facts with Mr. Sholmes. I'm just doing what we agreed. I'm not having fun or anything. Hercronium, put that down. This is strictly business. There's no... Yes, I understand. Say no more. Hey! Well, anyway, let's focus on the next part of Mr. Sholmes' deductions, shall we? The evidence that he's picked out doesn't fit the facts at all now. No, that's true. Given that Mr. Roylott is actually a woman... Exactly. He, or rather she, cannot possibly be this merciless revolutionary. I suppose it's because the deduction as a whole is taking a different direction now. Yes. Let's switch the evidence for something else. Something that fits the facts as we now understand them. For some reason, this woman needed to try to hide her true identity. I feel as though I've either read or heard about a young woman in a situation like that recently. Alright, I'll do my best. What does that say down there? Translate, where are you? La la la. Everyone reads detective stories. That's what it says at the bottom. What does it say there? In the corner, top left. The famous prima ballerina of Ballet Novotsvik has disappeared in Shanghai. That's what it says. What does 20 say over here? Oh, tiara for 20,000 rubles. That's what it says. Back. Present.
Yes!
The evidence reveals that your true identity is, of course, the article about the ballerina. That's right! You've hit the nail on the head! Renowned prima ballerina of Novavik Ballet disappears from Shanghai. It would appear we are finally able to address you by your true name. Yes, because your true identity is that of the Novavik Ballet prima ballerina. Miss Novavik Pavlova. Wait! Straight into your skull. For man, that is a weak chin. Wow. You're putting on your earrings too. You're right. My real name is Nina. I mean, Nikolina Pavlova. Oh my god, it was a woman. Why is that a surprise, Harcoronio? When we saw that suspicious disguise, we immediately knew. How did you not immediately know? We had like 2 pieces of evidence. That's like the only thing. Of course it's a woman. I know it's sarcasm. I'm just playing it up. Okay. Who would have known? It feels like we have to act like this every time something gets revealed in Ace Attorney. Is because by the time the big reveal has happened, we've basically beat the evidence dead. Like, we all know what's happening, but we have to convince the characters.
But please, I beg you, do not tell anyone. Now, as for my second conclusion, you are at this very moment on the brink of committing a most grievous crime. And the proof of this crime? Over there. Ah yes, Miss Pavlova. Taken unawares, people have propensity to let their eyes stray, you see. And I assure you, the eyes speak so much more eloquently and honestly than the mouth. The answer we seek lies where the furtive glance falls. The proof of your crime sits before our very eyes. Yes, that's traveling case. This woman is a ballerina, and she's right in front of our eyes. So clearly she can't be inside the traveling case as well. No, that's right. It seems she wasn't abducted at all. In which case, what is the crime this young woman is apparently committing? Ah, I see. I'm going to have to step in to fix the great detective's mistake again. You seem to look pleased, Naruhodo-san. Do you like the idea of another chance to dance around with Mr. Sholmes? Stop it. Anyway, there must be something else here that shows what the woman is up to. Yeah, don't push them together yet, okay? Naruhodo-san is still very upset at his boyfriend's death, okay? He can't be having a new one yet. So not so soon. He can't switch to another boy. The proof of the crime sits before our very eyes. Yes, the traveling case. What did you glance at that evidence of a crime? Oh my god, we just behind. Oh wow, it's just behind the chair. I thought the tiara was in the case, but no, it's not at all. It's just there. It's just off screen. Present this. Oh, I forgot to make them talk about it. Oops. The proof of your crime is surely this tiara. I believe this tiara is worn on stage by dancers at the Novovik Ballet, is it not? Indeed, would appear to be identical to the tiara pictured here in the newspaper article. And if the reporting is to be believed, it is an item worth 20,000 rubles. In summary, the crime you have committed is theft. Oh no. Yes, you left your ballet troupe, unlawfully taking their precious tiara with you. Ah! I have no one, no family, no friends. I'm all alone and I need money. But I did not steal the tiara. It was a present from, how you say, an Earl of Prussia. It belongs to me. This girl is only 15 years old, and she's a runaway all by herself. She must have been extremely lonely.
Oh, was she a accessory to a crime? Like the real culprit of the theft of the tiara is somebody else. And then they gave it to her and told her to run away with it. But she didn't know that it was stolen.
All right. I will tell you everything. There is no point in hiding it now.
Come, come. Let us not be hasty.
What?
There remains one unsolved mystery about you.
Mystery? What do you mean?
You have staunchly refused to open this traveling case of yours in our presence. It is reasonable to conclude, therefore, that there exists some reason why you wish it to remain closed. Is that not so, Miss Pavlova? My dear girl, there's no sense in playing games with me. Nothing escapes my attention. Indeed, I have a very good idea of the contents of your case, even before I have laid eyes on them. Dear me. Oh, we are not well suited to the life of crime, are we? Your careless stoop-dale betrays you. It's in that photo frame, isn't it? Once again, we only need to follow your furtive glance to find the answer. Oh. Yes, the reason why you refuse to open the case is written on the books on the shelf. He's completely changed tact with his deduction now.
I think Mr. Holmes is adapting his logic to the changing circumstance, don't you?
Maybe. But why has he suddenly brought the bookshelf into all this? It's just a wild guess, surely.
Oh, do you think so?
Well, it doesn't seem likely that the reason why this young woman doesn't want to open her case would be written in a book that doesn't even belong to her.
Yes, that's true. But still, Miss Pavlova certainly did cast her eyes in that direction. I noticed it myself.
There has to be another case of reason why she won't open her case. And it must be somewhere in the same area if that's where her gaze involuntarily drawn.
I agree. That's the only answer.
Whatever she has hidden inside that case should be revealed by following her gaze in that direction of the bookcase. Huh. What's this? Oh, the rules of no pets?
These are the rules of passage for traveling aboard to the SS Buria. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous weapons or objects in their cabins. Pets are also strictly forbidden.
It was exactly the same notice in our cabin, too. I wonder what happens if you break the rules.
Oh dear, I'm sure the punishment will be severe in Naruhodo-san. You'd probably be left adrift in the freezing cold ocean, or shut inside a tiny wardrobe for days on end.
So, I've actually been serving time for weeks now, have I? Yeah, it's this. I'm not gonna. It's fine. It's right there. It's this.
Yes!
Yes, the reason why you refuse to open your case is written on the rules of passage. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in the cabin. Pets are also strictly forbidden. Inside that case of yours is something forbidden from the carriage on this vessel. That is the real reason you refuse to open it, thus revealing its contents. As we've seen, the trunk wobbles from time to time, but no weapon or dangerous item would move of its own accord. Which leaves but one possibility, Miss Pavlova. Inside your traveling case. Oh wow, that dance! That's the last item on the list, as forbidden in the vessel's rules of passage. A pet. Ah. Now, Naruhodo, get back in your cuffs. Elementary! Deduction complete. So clearly, you aren't who you said you were.
No, I'm not Grimsby Roylott. Or Grimsby, whatever. My real name is Nikolina Pavlova. Everything you said is correct.
You've absconded during one of your ballet company's performances in order to escape your homeland. Later that same night, you stole aboard this vessel. Which couldn't have been easy. The Burya is a huge steamship with a vast crew. Could she really have snuck on board without being noticed? So someone helped her on board? In order to obscure your true identity, you somewhat recklessly took the guise of an old gentleman. Also, how did you get VIP status without help? With enough money? You didn't have money besides the tiara. And as long as the tiara is not is not sold, you don't have cash. How did you get VIP status? And you intended to sever all links with your past by severing your long hair. Yet to a woman, hair is no trifling matter. My personal recommendation is to leave it well alone. So, if it was just you about to cut off your own hair, who was it that let out a scream we heard from outside the cabin? That variable tinkling of a bell? Well, none other than the young leader, naturally. More like a full set of pipes, if you ask me.
I was so scared when I ran away in Shanghai. I was so sure they would come looking for me. That is why I decided to, how you say, disguise myself, so no one would recognize me. So as a result, you transformed yourself into that questionable old man. I see. I put on the fur hat and fake beard, then just before you came here, I saw in the newspaper, right on the page, there was a picture of me. I was so frightened, I couldn't stop from screaming. I knew that if I didn't change my appearances completely, they would find me. So I decided to cut off all my hair as fastly as possible. I picked up the scissors in my hand and that precise moment we walked in through the annoyingly unlocked cabin door. Things happen like that sometimes, don't they? Things do indeed happen like that from time to time. Are those two even talking about the same thing? There's just one more thing I'd like to know. What exactly do you have inside your traveling case? You were right. It is my dear friend inside. My only friend in the entire world. Please, don't tell anyone. If the captain finds out, if you say any of the crew. Your secret is safe with us, I assure you. But in return, you must tell us, in as much detail as you can muster, about the events of last night. Yes, all right. I will tell you. Well, Mr. Naruhodo? Wasn't it something Mr. Sholmes' great deduction? Wasn't it something Mr. Sholmes' great deduction? It was certainly something, yes. I'm just not entirely sure what. But at least Miss Pavlova has agreed to tell us what she knows. That's incredible. Indeed, it is incredible. Ah, and one more thing. Oh, yes? What? Observe your wrists. My. Ah, your hands. They're cuffed again. What? But how? True to my words, I've restored your shackles. When? And why? There is still a shadow of guilt cast over you, Mr. Naruhodo. I'm sorry to say, but it can't be helped at the moment. Can it? Really? Anyway, let's listen to what Miss Pavlova has to say. I can't go on not knowing. I have to find out what the speckled band that Kazuma wrote up in his diary really was.
Is it your pet snake? It's probably not a snake. It's probably like a civet, right? Like a cat.
What happened last night? Do you know that someone was killed in the cabin next door to this one last night? One of the crewmen told me this morning when I was eating breakfast. The man who died, he was a friend of mine. Oh. That's why we're trying to find out what happened. Did you notice anything unusual last night? Perhaps you heard a strange noise, for example. Perhaps people talking. Perhaps the ship was absorbed in a wild tempest. Perhaps its steam engine exploded. Perhaps everyone on board would have noticed if that happened. Miss Pavlova, is there anything you can tell us? I don't know.
Where her pet did it? No. The ace attorney won't do that to us. Almost innocent case where her pet did it. No fucking way. Wasn't the wound like what? No way. Like a venomous snake bit him. I don't think so. No way. It has to be the Russian revolutionary, right? It has to be. It was an assassination. It wasn't an incident. I will not believe that, Ikaru.
I don't know. I'm sorry. But all I could think about last night was what I had done and whether they would find me. I didn't notice anything that would happen around me.
Phoenix Wright have gone further. They made a parent take stand, but the parent was not the killer. Okay, the killer was always a person that we can take to court. Somebody has to go to jail at the end.
Oh, I see.
You run away from your ballet company, haven't you? The Novavik Ballet?
Yes. I'm traveling to Great Britain, and from there, I want to go to America. I will never dance again. I want to forget everything about ballet. I want to start a new life.
You wish to forget? A challenging proposition when you have that striking tiara as a reminder.
But that tiara is mine. I need it to live. I have no money of my own. The Novavik Ballet gives us only a little food and water. We must dance all over the world. I had to run away. I had no choice. If I stayed, it would have killed me. So, you ran away to protect yourself? Yes. The crew of the ship, they have all been kind to me.
Manslaughter due to breaking rules of no pets is still jailable. You want to put this innocent 15-year-old girl to jail, Ikaru? How could you? How could you look at her face and tell her she's going to jail? You can't.
They let me on board and they say they could hide me. I could hide in this cabin.
Oh, so they all know? Well, they just don't know about the pet. If that is indeed true, Miss Pavlova, it creates a most intriguing conundrum.
Yes, it does. What do you think about it, Mr. Naruhodo?
Me? Oh, well, yes, of course. I think we should hear Miss Pavlova's explanation. To what conundrum, I'm not sure, but... Conundrum? Miss Pavlova, allow me to pose you a riddle. According to this newspaper, it was only yesterday that you absconded from the ballet. Now, that being the case, it must have been last night that you boarded this vessel. However, the SS Bruria stopped at no port last night. Ah, that's it, of course. So how is it, pray, that you came to be aboard?
Now that I think about it, the crewman outside the cabin acted very strangely when we mentioned that. It was just after we asked him about when the occupant of this cabin came aboard.
That is not your business.
Yes, you're right.
He did seem to be hiding something.
An angel descended from the heavens, bringing grace and beauty to the stage.
Sorry? What was that?
That is how the Russian newspapers described one of my performances. And that is how I came here too. I descended from the heavens, because I am an angel.
Considering English isn't your mother tongue, your description is very vivid.
Mr. Sholmes once said, I never can resist the touch of the dramatic. It seems Miss Pavlova has the same.
A genius descended from the heavens, bringing grace and beauty to detection. Words once said by myself. A quote from a wonderfully extravagant advertisement from the adventures of Sherlock Holmes, in fact. Yes, Mr. Shoei. Anyways, it doesn't seem like Miss Pavlova is going to tell us what really happened. So, the friend you mentioned inside your traveling case, is that right?
I don't think animals are allowed on board, according to the rules of passage. Oh, please, do not tell. Don't tell any of the crew. If they found my precious...
Then you, the burly Russians, will bestir themselves in unison to throw you and your case overboard, no doubt. Ah! So reassuring, Mr. Sholmes.
But what sort of pet is your friend? A little puppy? It is, isn't it?
Maybe an adorable little rabbit? Ha! You credit Russians as a land with small rabbits, do you? Doesn't Russia have small rabbits? Oh, I don't think they have small rabbits there then. Don't they have small rabbits there then? You may as well ask. I have no idea. You two are miserable bunglers when it comes to understanding the nature of young ballerina's friends.
Isn't it obvious? It must be a chicken. Wow. Yin is in there? Yim? Is Yim in the suitcase? Actually, I'm gonna look up. Are there rabbits in the wild in Russia? Not native, apparently. Oh, but they have hairs. What the heck is a pika? Oh my god, they're adorable! This is the roundest little rodent I've ever seen. Are there rodent? Mountain dwelling a pika? Holy crap, they're so round! They're so cute! What are you? You're so cute! I've surely seen these animals before somewhere. That's one of the cutest shit ever. A lagomorph? What the fuck is that? It's just a really round mammal. No external tail. Oh my god, it has no tail. They're close relatives of a rabbit. Well, the short round ears and round body and very furry and short limbs and no tail. They're just a ball of fur. They're so cute. Please look it up if you have time. It's a P-I-K-A. Is fucking adorable. Is that what you have in your suitcase? A pika? Probably not. It's a chicken! Really? Considering the benefits. A rousing wake-up call. Daily fresh eggs. Wait, rousing wake-up call and daily fresh eggs? Do hens crow? Oh, I think some of them do. Like roosters. Yes, they do. And when adversity strikes, I should know these facts. I should know all the chicken facts. But I do not. Your human chickens are... Wait, where happened to my... My little headphone thing fell off. Oh no, I don't have that many replacements because I keep losing them. The little plasticky thing that goes on the headphones so they fit in your ears. Where you go? Oh well. And when adversity strikes, it could satisfy the needs of sustenance. So you'd eat your friends. I'll remember that. Well, it would appear this friend's identity is closely guarded secret, not to be revealed. Ta ha ha. Ha 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 ha. She obviously doesn't quite trust us yet. There's something I'd like to show her, I think. Maybe she might be able to shed some light on it. This is a diary of my friend who passed away. His diary? Yes. He wrote in it last night before he died. Something a little unusual. It reads, 1:23 a.m. I can hear a faint whistling sound. And then a few minutes later, 1:35 a.m., what looks like some sort of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill. Speckled band? A speckled band? I don't understand. It's strange, isn't it? But the ventilator he mentions joins this cabin, you see. It's up there on the wall. In other words, this cabin and the victim's cabin are connected together. Miss Pavlova, has something occurred to you? Does this speckled band the victim mentioned mean something to you? Or the whistling sound, perhaps? No. I don't know anything. Oh.
Excuse me, Mr. Roylott. Yes, what? Wow, you got back into yeah so fast. Captain would like to speak with you. You must come to Captain's quarters at once. Please.
All right. I will come now.
With the scissors. What?
You must leave now.
Oh no, it's fine. Don't mind us.
Yes, please don't worry yourself, Mr. Roylott.
Get out! The passenger is out! Or do you want me to throw you out?
Looks like we'll have to leave investigating this cabin until later. What a pity.
And so we lost our chance. Having still not managed to investigate Miss Pavlova's cabin, we were unceremoniously chased out. That is to say, we were quite literally picked up and thrown into the passageway outside. To be continued. I think this is a good place to stop for today. A nice save your progress. I should just save it. Yeah. And then we shall do 2 drawings of me apparently committing a crime and then solving that crime. Oh, I still haven't thought of what crime I should be committing. There's such a diverse array of crimes that Yin could be committing. Oh, new Coffee Talk is out. Time to play. I did not 100% the other one. Even on my own time. All right, let me BRB to a setting up the drawing. I'll be right back. Draw time. Actually, let me now I'm curious about the new Coffee Talk. Let me chat. Coffee Talk Tokyo? Oh, it's gonna have, oh right, it's gonna have all new characters. Set at late night the cafe in Tokyo. Yes, I'm spoiling myself right now. It does not seem to be 100% new characters. It seems the Neko Mimi dad is at least there. Okay, I'll try not to spoil myself anymore. I think the cafe owner is not the same one, right? We're not the same person, are we? We're not playing as the same character? I'm not sure.
50% off right now. But I have so many games to play. It's okay. It's okay that you don't know. We can discover it together. You're not gonna increase the backlog further, are you? But that's the beauty of the backlog. You can never you can never clear it. All right. For now, let's think about drawing. Let's think about crimes as they went further into that series. You are. It was your fault that my backlog is worse now. All right. Yin commits a crime is what Ikaru wants in this bad draw. Obviously, Yin going to commit a murder. And who would Yin murder in this murder mystery? That's a difficult choice. I'm probably gonna murder Nugs. Is it really murder if they asked for it? Is it really truly murder if the Nugs asked for it? Is this the brush that I normally use? Oh man. It is. Yeah, it is. It's been a while. Gosh, 2 weeks and I forget everything. This is gonna be a close-up of the murderer's face. Also be on theme. What's it called? This is gonna be 18th century Great British Yin, because that's where all the murder mysteries come from.
Or should it already be dead? Very happily dead. What the fuck do 18th century people wear? Suits? Oh, 18 is too far. 18 is too far. I can wear a cloak. Yeah. Probably not in white. Holy crap. So so weird. We've got lapels. I wanna be wearing a little capelet. '18th century yin, committing 18th century murders. We should go light. A bright blue jacket. Oh, or in our shirt, maybe. Sure. Proudly holding up incriminating evidence right here. The murder weapon. Knife.
Gonna spoil myself with anything? Probably not really. all the money from my con sales goes into making more con things. It's a vicious cycle that is being an artist. Oh man, if I really wanted to spoil myself, buy Dynasty Warriors. God, that game is expensive. I'll think about it. That would be the irresponsible choice. Do nuglets bleed red? Sure they do. Is Dynasty Warriors a nice long game? Can I have that? Can I have that evil shadow going over my face? I don't have the skills to do it. Never mind. Evil person shadow. No, I don't have the skills to it. I would hope so. Being 90, yeah. I would hope so too. It's a really short 4-hour $90 game. How do I do a good blood splatter? It's just dripping on my face. Under what condition would I be murdering a nuglet? The length checks out for a Warriors game. I can make this shirt better. ready. Yeah. Give myself a tie. That's how you know I'm a gentleman murderer. You know, one of those serial killers that gets lots of love letters when they're in jail. Or in prison, I should say. I don't know why. Decently long with 100% being ungodly long? How long to beat 100%? Wait, what's 100%? Like all the roots, you collect everything? Is there a city building portion or something? 100 hours? That's not okay. Yeah. That does check out for a $90 game. That nug did die happy. I think all nugs have the what do you call it? The call to death, you know? Like they crave it. It is engraved within their souls that they must die a decent death by Yin's hands. I think that's accurate to say. Yeah. How do you guys feel about that assessment? It's pretty good, right? It's pretty normal of you guys. Pretty normal. Holding a knife. A nug holding a knife. Actually, my regular emote, this one, my first ever emote is already me of holding a knife. Very yandere yin. I don't think there's anything else to add to this image. It's pretty good. Learn from potato. What are you talking about? Potato learned from me. This is a very clear image of my crime right here. There's nothing else to add. This one was a really fast image. I'll think about it. Okay. Yes. Oh no! Didn't mean to make this into a quarter of the size. Oh please. Please write yourself back. There you go. Let's start the gaslighting that Yin is gonna have to do now. In order to make sure that nobody knows that Yin is the one who committed this crime. And what better way to do it than have Yin detective be the one solving the case? The case of Yin who done it. Let's have our dead nug here real fast. Very, very dead. Totally not pretending and slacking off. And actually sleeping. Totally actually dead. Where's Yang? I'm the only one left.
Here's yen. Good morning, Gamley. Yin is just solving crime, not suspiciously at all. Here. This is Detective Yin with the capelet. Sherlock Holmes hat. Yeah. It's very important I get this shape right, or it will not read as Sherlock. Good enough. I'm gonna make you have shifty eyes. Very suspicious Yin here. Being a detective. Going to get away with murder. Let me just put it in a different layer. Make it easy for me. It's a long coat now. This was a very famous murder case. Oh. On the Garden Circle Express. These are train seats. Maybe I should look up train interior. Wow, luxurious. These are full on couches. All right, I'm gonna steal that. Oh god, don't. Is this AI? No. It's just couches. Okay, I can do that. Oh my god, no. Oh, I put this straight on the background. Oops. That's okay. It's not gonna look like a train car. No. Oh, I'll start with the windows. That's what I do. Start with the windows. So we know it's a train car because there's very even windows. Wow, there's like luxurious lamps in between, and there's freaking curtains. Of course. This is why you use reference friends when you draw. I would never have thought to do this. This other window. There's couches being used as seats. I've made the windows too low. This. Like this. They don't really look like couches, but you know what they are. They're seats. You will continue to somehow believe the 15-year-old ballerina committed the crime. How could you? She's so innocent. You mean to say that the Russian ballerina is going to be the revolutionary? maybe. But I choose to believe that we have not seen the... We don't know the culprit yet, okay? There's still people who are... We haven't seen yet, probably. Right? That's more likely it. Right? You can believe the ballerina did it. But there's no way. The 15-year-old ballerina. She was a woman. Women don't do crimes. I thought it was an accident. Oh, now she with an evil pet. No, I made it worse. They're not gonna throw accident death at us right now, are they? I have to believe that there has to be an evil guy that we put in jail. She's in disguise Russian revolutionary. She's not even a ballerina. Should we give you some side tables maybe? For your smoking? That happens a lot in the 1800s. I don't know what you're smoking, but you're smoking something. Was 1800s Art Nouveau yet? Or is that after the war? I don't know what deco I'm trying to do. What decade of deco? I don't know. I think it was after the war. Okay, anyway. Here's the dead. Here's the dead Nug. We put some blood on the dead Nug. Nug is still profusely bleeding. Probably not for real. I think the Nug is just... Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of blood for a Nug. Should we make another Yin have a guest appearance?
crunchy fried rice as a snack. That sounds great. Technically lunch? Did I finish Final Fantasy? I finished Final Fantasy. Wow. I finished 15, yes. I did. A little while ago. I didn't do any of the post-game stuff, though. I really don't do that. I am thinking, oh man, should I go and do the hidden dungeon though? I hear that's a bunch of puzzles, so that might be fun to just chill. Do a bunch of puzzles. As you've forgotten both lunch and dinner. Oh dear. Disappointing. Here's Evil Yin making a guest appearance in this murder mystery, probably as one of the suspects. The con was fun. Oh, should we make another Yin? Oh no, sure. Sure, Luna. Third leg. I didn't give them one. How dare you? Alright. I was gonna draw an 18th century like yin in a dress, a big puffy dress, but I think I'm done. I think that's enough yins. 2 yins per oh gosh, where? Per drawing is a pretty good limit. Darken up the ground. Who did it, do you think? Does it take me to make resin figures? If I go absolutely crazy working 12-hour days, like a week or 2. But that is my own designs, and like I can fuck up if I want. 2 years worth of 1 draw, indeed. Here's Yin. Here's Yin solving a crime. Oh, I can wait. Let me make it cute.
You can draw a couple nugs by speeding past the train window. We have not stopped. Here's one sitting on the couch watching the show as one of their brethren is murdered. They're just there watching. This one's hanging out with Evil Yin. Evil Yin is there honestly to enjoy the show too. Evil Yin is in the murder mystery. They're just a red herring kind of character. And here are your useless side characters as Nugs, not helping at all whatsoever. They're just there to make comments and then watch the show. I do not do 3D printing. I hand sculpt my sculptures. Hand sculpt, silicone mold, resin pour, hand paint, everything. Like a maniac. And one day I will have a Yin figurine, okay? Look forward to it. A Nuglet figure is probably a keychain, like a 3D resin keychain is probably gonna come out first. But one day, Yin figurine. Look forward to it. If you ever need help with 3D stuff, your door is open to you. Well, I at one point want to learn how to 3D sculpt. Like, I opened Blender at one point. Oh, I opened Blender. I did the famous donut tutorial, and then like months later it came out that the person who made the tutorial is problematic. And then I never went back. I'll probably slowly learn that on my free time. If you ever need someone to send your figures to, my door is open. Wait, what? Yeah, apparently he's like said some stuff like on streams or something, or like in videos. I don't know. I didn't look too hard into it. But whatever. Well, I'll get into 3D sculpt again. But for now, I do race or gender. I think it was probably race. It's usually one of those two. Yeah. Oh, I think he like said something like offhandedly too. But I'm not gonna look too hard into it. I'll look for tutorials when I'm free, probably like during winter time, like late fall, winter times. But for now, I sculpt traditionally by hand because it's faster for me that way. Because I don't know the medium. But anyways, it's fine. I will do what I do. Let's raid Keitha. I think they're still doing draw stream. It was their birthday yesterday. You can go say happy birthday or not. You could just lurk. They're just doing art right now. You can chill. They usually have pretty cool songs while doing art, and they chat. So if you want to just hang and watch somebody do art while maybe you do something, I recommend their streams. What else? What else was I gonna do? Oh, this is the cause and effect right here. very clearly Yin did it, but Which yin? Which one? Thank you for being here, Ikaru. Have a very good night. Have a very good night to HV and to Harchronia. Points at the detective. You! But nobody has proof, especially when the detective is the one solving the crime. Do you have proof, Harchronia? And have a very good night, Harchronium and Luna. There's DNA evidence. Not during the 18th century, which is where this murder mystery is being set. Oh, it's a yin. Yes, indeed, HV. Let us raid. Let us raid. God dang it. You can't catch me, Harchronium. Hopefully I'll be able to stream at least 3 times a week, every week, for the rest of this year. That'd be cool. Raid. I think that's how you spell their name. Have a very, very, very good night, everyone. Sleep well, sweet dreams, etc., etc. Good night.